Hey folks, we have made it to the tallest point in Georgia.
What's it called?
Brasstown Bald.
Brasstown Bald.
Brasstown Bald, and it is chilly. It's getting cold in here.
It's beautiful up here though.
But we're gonna take a little bus right there, and we're gonna go right up there. You can see a little bit of snow on top of the mountain. It did have a little bit of snow last night. Yeah, not where we were at in Helen, but there was a little bit of snow last night up in the mountains here. And we're gonna go check it out.
And I want to touch it.
Yeah, so let's go. There is plenty of parking today too. Not a lot of folks here today. It is Friday, November. What's the day? The 20th or something?
Let's see.
22nd.
Wow.
The 22nd. There are some restrooms, and there's a little store over there we're gonna check out. On the bus.
So up top in the visitor center we have a museum. Has a lot of information about the mountain and the surrounding area, as well as a little bit of the history of the National Forest Service. There's a 14-minute video they show every 30 minutes. It talks about the 4 seasons on the mountain, because the weather up here is very different than anywhere else in Georgia. We have the observation deck where you normally can see 4 states, and I think you can now. I think it's cleared up a little bit. Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, of course, Georgia. And then we also have a hiking summit trail, 6/10 of a mile, all paved, but it is a little steep. It takes people about 20-30 minutes to hike up, and about 10-15 to come back down. The first beautiful view.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty?
God.
That's looking out towards South Carolina.
South
On
Carolina.
the other side of the tower, you'll be looking out towards North Carolina and Tennessee.
Is that snow? Ice.
It's frost, ice. It's just really cold up here.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow, that is beautiful.
Guess what? We have made it. Are you cold, baby?
I am, but it kind of feels good. It's refreshing.
Marcy's a little disappointed.
I'm not
She thought she
disappointed.
was gonna see some snow,
Oh,
but it's actually just frost
and ice.
and ice.
But it's kind of sparkly.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to make it up there. We're gonna have to climb the steps. The elevator is not in service, has not been for a while, and they're gonna have to spend quite a lot of money to fix it.
80 grand?
Hey, something like 80 grand, yeah. And there's the restrooms up here. So if you need to go to the restrooms, they're up here.
Mommy actually needs to go right.
Look at that view. We've just got started. Okay. Guess what? I think it's snowing.
Is it?
If you come out here, there's little white flakes falling. If you stand right here in just a minute, you'll see like little... I don't see them now.
Wow, I saw one.
Yep. Yeah, I just saw one too.
Brasstown Bald gets its name from a mistaken translation term for the nearby Cherokee village of Brasstown. The bald part is a term used by the Appalachians to describe mountains with a 360-degree unobstructed views. On a clear day, you can see Atlanta 85 miles away. This observation tower was built in 1966. Here's some of the characters you might see while you're at Brasstown Bald. There's another one. That's an endangered species right there. Don't be starting no forest fires. Oh, came across this critter too. Look at this guy. You might run into him too. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Look at this character.
I grew up knowing what it meant to earn a living.
He's ready to answer the phone there.
Also how to enjoy the great outdoors. Those early experiences.
Oh, he's the first forest ranger.
Appreciation for the forest
it's
and the
Georgia.
animals that live there.
We've seen a few of these guys. Came right up on one the other night in our drive back to the hotel in Helen. Look at that train. Check out the train here at Brasstown Bald. Let's get on aboard here. Take this train for a ride. Oh, not much of a view from up here. You gotta look out the windows on the side to see where you're going, I guess. Oh, there's also a hole there. I guess you could poke your head out. Elevator is broken. We've got some steps to take right here, and we're going to take those steps up, or at least I am. Marcy has some knee issues still. Had a shot in it about 10 days ago, or about a week ago, and she's still having some knee issues, so she's not going to take the steps, but we are. And I'm almost halfway up, believe it or not. Not that many steps, 24 I think, but it gets colder and colder and colder, and this is our first landing here. East, looking east. Little Falls, Clarksville, and then right over here is Helen. We're gonna work our way on around. There's the parking lot where we were parked at. But man, ain't this beautiful. This is nice. That's where the bus dropped us off at. And it is actually snowing a little bit. There's the little snowflakes here and there. Whoa. It's not so cold. I mean, it's cold, but man, when that wind whips up, oh, it's bone chilling. Looks like a little ice there, so you gotta watch where you're walking around at. It looks like they cleaned it off some. But and right over there is Helen, and then Cleveland, and then Dahlonega, and about 80 miles away that way is the Atlanta skyline. Don't think we're gonna see that today. This is looking south. There are trails that you can take here. We're not going to do any of that today. And that's looking toward Blue Ridge. North Carolina here. There's different parts of North Carolina's way back in the back over there. Highest point over there, straight ahead. There's a little snow flurries. That is Piney Top, North Carolina. More North Carolina. Franklin is right about there. And then Dillard, Georgia is right over here. And we have made it almost back. That's where we came up the steps. And I don't think we can go any higher. I don't think we can get up there, but we'll see if I can get in there or not. Let's go see if we can go up these steps. It may be closed. About to find out. Let's see. Yep, the door is locked. Let's see if there's another entrance over here. My hands are frozen. Yep, I guess we're not gonna make it up to the very top today. Even the steps are closed. But man, isn't this beautiful up here.
So
Let's go to the gift shop so we can get a magnet.
A magnet? Oh, you think they're gonna have a magnet here?
I hope.
Well, there's the gift shop. Right on the other side of the trash
I want
cans.
to move into the gift shop. It's a little
Yeah, yeah, we want a cabin like this. Let's walk into the gift shop. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's whipping. And here's the first look at the gift shop here. Of course, they got some warm clothing. And if it ain't cold enough for you, they have some ice cream to cool you off even more.
Yeah, we've done that. So. I know, but we've been there, done that.
Marcy's looking for her magnet. Baby, did you pick out one?
I like this one.
Marcy's picking out her magnet.
What do you think?
So I'm thinking about,
Seems like cinnamon rolls in here.
It does. You got books and stuffed animals and all kinds of stuff. Even got some locally made preserves.
It's cold.
It is nice and cold up here.
I like it.
You do? You like this place?
I do. I like it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The views are probably like nothing I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever been this close to heaven.
And this place is pretty old. Not real old though. It's built in 1965. So
A year
kinda,
before we were born.
yeah, somewhere in there.
And guess what? We have snow flurries.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
if you can see them.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
know if
camera,
the camera is picking it up, but there are a few snow flurries. And we're 99 miles north of Atlanta, and we're 4,784 feet above sea level.
It seems so high up here.
Yep, and our ride here is here to take us back down the mountain. So we're gonna wrap this video up,
Like, subscribe, ring that bell.
and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.
See ya.
Bye.